So, salam. Hello. I got these. They're your nickname. What do you mean? Are you Bomba Kitty? Is this Bomba Kitty? How was I supposed to know? You changed your name. You changed your name. That's not my fault. That's your fault. You changed your name and didn't tell me. I'm not a mind reader. I might be, but I'm not. It says you did. Oh, you didn't change it? Oh no. Did it take it from you? Why? What happened? What's going on? What happened? I don't even know how to change the name on. I mean, I'm sure I could figure it out if I took the time to look, but I haven't done that. So you didn't change your name and it just changed? That's weird. That's weird. Weird, weird, weird. Weird, weird, weird. I don't see it. I just see TRN 4587. That's what it says. It doesn't say Bomba Kitty. Bomba Kitty. Meow meow. It says, yeah, that's weird. Sorry, I didn't give you a proper greeting because I didn't know who you were. But how's it going? How's it going? We're going to get a iron infusion, so yay! We're gonna go get some iron in my bloods. How exciting! Woohoo! It's a very weird spot to sit. Whatever, I'll read it in a minute. There's a cup right there. Yeah, it says TRN 4587. You're a chubby chaser. Well, I am not the one for you then, buddy. Because yes, I may be chubby now, but by golly, I am losing weight. And I'm also, yeah, I got my stomach cut out to lose weight, and I'm down 90 pounds. So you would have really been into me at my prime, let me tell you. But now, I'm not the one. Not that guy, pal. I'm not that guy. Yep, that's what I did. I like to live, you know? I like to be living. That's what I like. So, we need to lose weight to do that. In my case, I'm not going to speak for everybody that's heftier, but in my case, I need to lose weight to live longer because my lungs were shot. So that's no good. That's not good at all. So, yeah. But there's somebody out there for you, Frankie. Yeah, I kind of have no choice. I had no choice. I was in the hospital all the time for my lungs. But I mean, I also wasn't, I feel a lot, now that I've lost weight, I feel a lot more comfortable than I did for obvious reasons. My body doesn't hurt as bad. I can breathe better when I walk. I mean, all the benefits of not having the extra weight. So, I think even without health reasons at that point, I probably would have tried to do it because I was too big for my own comfort. So, but I do respect people in all sizes and think that people have to do what's best for them, whatever that looks like. So yeah, not that I agree with it every time, but I also respect it. But if you want to give me super chats to do a healthy mukbang, by God, I will. I'll eat what, I don't even know what I can only eat like 2 bites, so let's be real, I couldn't do that. I'll eat a handful of walnuts on stream. That's about. I'll eat a scrambled egg. By golly. No, I'm just kidding. I totally understand that chubby chasing is not the same as feederism. Big difference. Just giving you shit. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, no, that's healthy. I could definitely eat that. That is something I can eat. But I can't, so the thing is, because I got the surgery, I can only eat, like, a handful of bites. But I am up to the point where I can have about 4 to 5 ounces per meal. And that's like once a day, 1 meal a day, 4 to 5 ounces, and then I'll have a couple little snacky poos. But a burger with a lettuce wrap does not sound bad at all. I like that. Maybe a little avocado. Love it. That's speaking my language. Not gonna lie, I still have thoughts of wanting to try all these, or have all these yummy foods still. However, as soon as first of all the crap food does not taste. Yes, like you make a burger patty and you get a big piece of lettuce and you put it in there and it's like a lettuce wrap. It's very good, very good. It's so fresh. Yeah, the bread was killing me. And the inflammation from the bread hurt so bad. I love Quest. I love Quest chips. I can have those. See, you're speaking all my languages. I can have all those things. I do like all those things. And what I was about to say is, since I had the surgery, I don't know what I think it's because it's the hormone changes, but whenever I eat something that I'm like, oh, I'm craving this, I'm going to just try one bite and see how it sits in my new stomach. First of all, it doesn't taste the same. Second of all, it hurts my stomach. So that is the triggers that I needed to stop what I was doing. And it's been a huge benefit. Though it can be depressing because some days I just really want to have that comfort. And that's the whole point of the surgery, right? Is to sit with that uncomfort and that depressing feeling of not being able to eat your feelings. And it's done me wonders. So that's really cool. Oh, where are you going there, bud? There's a cop getting behind me. We'll see what he's up to. Are you trying to get over? No, he's not. Never mind, I lied. It looked like a blinker. It's the little camera things. What are they? I can't read the chat at the moment, guys. But I appreciate you guys coming in. If you guys could like the stream, that would be super cool. Not that it's gonna throw me in the algorithm too high, but it would be cool. Yes, lectins. Okay, is that the milk enzyme, or am I crazy? Because that, for some reason, so when I did an allergy test, it's dust is what's my trigger, which is why I was in the hospital all the time for asthma, because dust is everywhere. And milk and milk enzymes. So I think that is a milk enzyme. I can't look it up right now. But if I'm correct, then that explains why it was making me so inflamed all the time. A bag of chips? Yeah, I eat a bag of chips. They're called protein chips, and they're 150 calories a bag, and it's like all protein. There's 2 carbs and 20 grams of protein, so you bet your ass I eat them. The whole bag, too. Sure do. Nom nom nom. Thank you guys for liking the stream. Yes, Dave's Killer Bread is good because it doesn't have the enriched white flour. But there's also, now they have, it's like Soliel or something like that. This person's gonna wreck. And it's carb bread, like low carb bread, and it is one of the few low carb breads that doesn't taste like cardboard, in my opinion. So it tastes, I don't know, it just tastes like bread. I had a brat the other day on one of their Hawaiian sweet roll breads, and granted, it took me 2 meals to eat one whole brat. It was delicious, and it was, I got to have some relish and some ketchup and mustard. It was very comforting. Like I said, where I miss those comfort foods, it definitely hit the spot for that. And I didn't feel guilty afterwards, so I didn't like it. Most of them taste like cardboard and they're overpriced, so I just opt to not have bread. Because why would you want to spend so much on cardboard bread to just pretend to have bread? I don't know. I can't get behind that. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I can't look it up. I can't remember what milks is. It's something like that though. There's a word similar to that. I can't eat tomatoes. Tomatoes make me sick. They make me sick. They instantly give me severe acid reflux. Yes, I like that too. I can only do a little bit of spaghetti though, because any red sauces, even before surgery, made my stomach hurt. Made my stomach hurt. But they also have, okay, so here's another one for you. They have, it's Brialla, Brilla, or something like that brand. Protein pasta. That's a thing now. And it's very good. Um, so that's a good alternative to regular pasta as well. Is the protein pasta. That is also at Sam's Club. Well, it was anyway, but they also sell it at Walmart. You're allergic to tomatoes. Oh no. Yum. I don't know about fettuccine of low carb. I've never seen that, but that sounds delicious. And what is the other one? I like pesto sauce too. I don't even know if I can still have pesto sauce. I don't have it often, so I haven't looked, but I think I could. Yes, I like that stuff. I like that stuff. I can have like a fourth of a cup before I'm so full and sick to my stomach though. That's the thing that's hard. I think that's what's so hard is that it's such a drastic change is that even if you're making healthier choices, you're still having such a small amount that you just still kind of have that food hunger or that mental hunger. Probably because you're actually still kind of hungry. Let's be real. And there's been times that I think, oh, why didn't I just do this on my own? Well, I wouldn't have been as big as I was if I could have done it on my own because I tried so many times. But there we are. There we are. I definitely don't regret it though. I would have done it. I wish I would have done it 10 years ago just to get it over with. Yogurt and Indian. That would make sense. So you just use like a protein dense Greek yogurt to put that's actually not a bad idea. A girl that I know, she made a ranch dip out of protein, or not out of protein, but she made a ranch dip out of Greek yogurt that she said was delicious. I always forget that I could make sauces that way and it would benefit me significantly. Like compared to the alternative options. And it probably would sit better in my stomach too, because even now if I use a little sauce, like say it's, I don't know, ranch or something like that, that I'm allowed to have, it's not that I'm not allowed to have it, but a couple, I'd say about a tablespoon, maybe even less than a tablespoon, maybe half a tablespoon in, My stomach's feeling kind of yucky, so I could do that for salad. All the ideas. I love all the ideas. I like it. Picasso. Picasso. Oh, interesting. Oh, interesting. Yeah, no, I do the Fairlife protein shakes. I really like those. Um, and I do as far as cheese, I try to just stick to low. I just did a low fat string cheese from Sam's Club, and that's the one that sits best for me and doesn't make me sick. Um, oh, I was telling people I think before you were in here. Also, Bomba Kitty, where did you go? I was telling the people, I had one of these. These are birthday cake flavored marshmallows, and they're zero carb. They're so, and it's not quite the same texture as a marshmallow, but to me, I think I like the texture even better. So that's been my fun little sweet treat when I'm craving something sweet. And also in my little snack cubby to my side, which not that I actually keep snacks there all the time, I just happen to have them because I was working the other day and grabbed them. Um, but on the other side, I have little pumpkin seeds. I love pumpkin seeds. Okay, so the Fairlife protein shakes are absolutely delicious. They do not taste anything like protein drinks usually taste. They taste to me like literal like chocolate milk. They're so good. So freaking good. We're on the way to go get an iron infusion, guys. That's where we're gonna go. So I will be able to look at the chat more when I'm in the hospital getting my iron infusion. Right now, we're just driving there, and I'm gonna take you guys with me. I'm gonna have to mute, obviously, for certain parts of it. But that's what I'm doing. We're gonna hook up to the good stuff. Yes. I'm doing really good, and I mean, I already am more mentally strong than I was before, especially when it comes to eating food. Now, when it was Halloween candy time, the candy has to be hidden because it's so convenient to tell myself that it's just a little bite size. And it's small enough that it doesn't really hurt my stomach too much. So that's a hidden type of thing. I just have to stay away from it, and I do a lot better. And as the time goes, I'll obviously get better too. But I'm also trying to set with the fact that it is okay to still be a human and have like a bite-sized piece of candy. You just can't have 25 bite-sized pieces of candy. And after that one holiday, we don't just continue to eat bite-sized pieces of candy throughout the year, right? Like I am trying to do a lifestyle change, not something so drastic, because this is so drastic, but not something to where I'm completely depleting myself of anything that's considered fun. Because like I said, most of the food doesn't even allow me to get that feeling of fun anymore because it doesn't taste the same. So if a bite-sized piece of candy does it on Halloween, I'm going to allow that. But that's where we have to stop. So those types of things I'm learning, and it is a learning curve, especially with coming into the holidays. That's something that I've never had to sit with, and it's hard to sit with that because all the bad habits in the past. So, but it's okay. It's okay. Read that. 1 second. It is okay, yes. And I mean, like I said, it's a bite-sized candy bar. It's, you're talking about this size. It's not okay to sit and eat a king-size candy bar and that's what you're doing with your life. Have a bite size and then get the rest and get that sweet treat out of the way mentally, and then move to like maybe a high protein yogurt. Maybe you have some cottage cheese with some pepper, something that's gonna be similar to that sweet treat, but it's gonna still give you that kick, you know, and kind of, you know, set it off with that nice little kick of sweet treat, and now your body's like, oh, this is, and so you're still getting the little dopamine hit and all the things that our body craves. So I agree, and that's why I'm saying there's people that when they have the surgery, it becomes such an eating disorder, or ED. We're not allowed to say that anymore. It's become such an ED on the opposite side of the spectrum, right? Like where they won't eat anything, and it's, you have to find a middle ground. I didn't want to do this surgery to continue having eating issues, so I don't want to just switch it to the other side of the spectrum and be miserable still. Like that's totally not the fix. However, I'm down, I don't know, I'm down almost 90 pounds, so I gotta read those in a minute, guys, because I want to know what you guys are saying. I want to know. RX bars. I think I don't know if I can have those. I think they have too many carbs. But I do have the Irvin something. It's a protein bar and they're like very chocolatey, so that's a good one. But I don't really crave chocolate too much. It was just having the candy there was hard. But I will look at them because I'm interested in that. The RX. I don't remember if they have too many carbs or not. I'll go back and read all your guys' chats too that I missed once I get settled here. We're going to be there in about 4 minutes, as a matter of fact. 4 minutes. 4 minutos. I was trying to do Spanglish and it was easier just to translate the rest of it. What are they doing? Pumping out the sewers while it's raining? Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm trying so hard. And I'm my own worst enemy. I beat myself up every day. But I also am trying to learn to have grace with myself and just be realistic with expectations. So before, I think the cycle that got me to the point I was I would restrict all day, busy, ain't got time for me. And then I would plow through food all night. And I also learned through this because I call it like the even all the time. I have ADHD, so I didn't realize, I thought I was eating the food to keep me awake, and I didn't realize how much I was actually eating the food to mask my ADHD symptoms, because I was taught my whole life that it was too much. Like, you talk too much, you do too much, calm down. And not that that's not valid, especially from a parent's perspective when you're tired and it's just like, oh my gosh, does this kid ever stop? But it did make me gravitate towards numbing that, and that's how I was self-medicating, was by eating copious amounts of carbs to get myself to come down, so that way I would be at more of a normal level and be able to be more normal, quote unquote, right? So that was something that was a huge wake-up call through this, because I thought I was just eating because I was stressed and eating because of this and that, and I went through therapy with the food and the surgery. I realized that that's actually not it, and that's probably why I wasn't losing weight, is because I didn't realize how, like, what the source of it was. I always thought it was because I was eating because I was stressed, because the world tells you that you stress eat, and the world tells you this and that, so I never really sat down to figure out what my specific reason was. And this made me sit down to figure out what my specific reason was, which was to numb myself and be normal. So that was a big revelation in it. And I'm exercising. I actually was jogging the other day for the first time, and that was difficult, but I did it. I would jog 30 seconds and then walk and then jog and then walk. I started out panting at a mile walk when I was out of surgery, and now I'm doing 2.5 to 3 miles at a time when I do it while my kids are in therapy. So I also only have so much time. But it would take me the whole hour before to walk the mile and I'd be dying. Now I get 2.5 to 3 miles in the hour. So I am keeping my eyes on the fucking road, but thank you. How about you mind your own fucking business? If I wreck my car, it's my own fucking problem. Let's be real. But I appreciate your concern, Ashy boy. Okay, so now I can read the chat because I was watching the fucking road. Haters. Now I'm in the hospital. Suckers. And you know what? I've drove, like, knock on wood, but I've drove for a living most of my life and I've never wrecked, so it's gonna be okay. Okay, what we got? Yeah, I know. I always keep myself in check. Oh, I don't. No, it's not even that. I don't have bad influences because so literally I had my first kiddo at 16. So after I had him, I realized by about, I'd say, 24. I probably realized around 24 that people just wanted to have me come rescue them instead of ever be there when I needed them, myself. So I cut out literally pretty much everybody. I now have one real close friend that lives in a different state than me, and she's cool and we get along great, and she's on the same, idea. And other than that, I keep to myself because of that reason, because it was just all the negativity that it filters in and day out. So I couldn't do it. And I couldn't even give myself the time, so. California. I know. You're speaking my language. So we do have Dutch Brothers. And that's one of my guilty pleasures throughout this, is that I'll tell you my order. I'm going to tell you my Dutch Brothers order. Okay, so my order is, I get a medium carbureted, which means like, now I'm so excited, I can't even think of the words. It's blended, right? Golden Eagle sugar-free. I don't get the sugar-free drizzle because it still has carbs even though it's sugar-free. And I just do that, and I add protein milk, but I also add an extra shot, and I have them add the extra shot before they blend it, because then it takes the amount of protein milk from 6 ounces to 4 ounces, so you cut carbs that way too, but you still get a little protein kick. So I do 4 ounces of protein milk, the extra shot, sugar-free everything else, and then I just love every second of it. So hello, Swamp Picker, how are you? So that is what I do. And I do love it so much. I love Dutch Brothers. But it's expensive. It's like $8.50 a coffee, which kills me. But it is my guilty pleasure. So I'll have like one a week. I have one a week. Sometimes on really busy weeks I'll have 2. And that is my crappy sweet treat, and that's what's gotten me through not having the coffee, because I love coffee. So yes, I know, but I have kiddos, so I feel the guilt of spending money on myself quite often. I'm gonna cam down, but I'll still be reading the comments. I'm gonna go in here and we're gonna start doing this. So if I don't have the cam on or mute, please don't think I'm gone, because I'm still here. Look at how dry my face is. She crusty. Krusty Krab. My face just flakes off in the winter. That's something you Californian folks don't have to worry about. Or does it get cold? What happens? What happens there? Swamp Pika, how are you? Good morning. I don't know what I need. I don't think I need anything specifically. I know, it's so hard to tell myself that though. I'm gonna take my headphones for when we're in there. Once I can get on. I will have to turn the mic off for a bit when I'm checking in, only because for obvious reasons. For obvious reasons. We're gonna go get some iron. Because also I can't take my vitamins and I keep throwing them up. So I now have to get them in my arm. The first time I did this, I was terrified. Cool. You got moved to me. That's because I used to resell. That's why. I used to resell. I did, Dwayne, isn't that his name? Dwayne? I don't remember his name. I did his auction show one day. There's a lot of planes out. Hopefully the Wi-Fi works in here. Coffee. I love coffee so much. They can put that in my veins next. I'd be okay with that. I know. I got the last one last week, and I feel way better than I did last week. For sure. Way better. Okay. We're walking. Yes. I know. It was so good too. He was so funny, him and Heather. They had a good banter. For sure. It was very good. Yes. Yes, I was completely out when they did the first one, so I was pretty desperate. And yeah, I know you did Swamp. I know, I remember you. My name used to be Mama J. Maybe that will ring a bell. I changed it to this. But yes, my hemoglobin was starting to go down, so here we are. Okay, guys, I'm about to walk into the infusion clinic. I'm gonna get checked in and then I'll regroup with you in 1 second, but I am here. Okay, well, I lied. I got a couple more steps to do. Okay, here we are, for real though. I'll be right back, guys. I mean, I'm here, but I'm reading. Don't type anything bad. it in my iron, and then I'm gonna be hooked up. And they're gonna hook me up. I was getting my IV, guys. Sorry. That took a bit. I'm good, Tiffany. I'm getting some iron. I'm here at the iron place getting my second dose. Oh, fun. Bear with me. I'm here, but I'm not, but I'm here.
get you some water to drink?
Actually, yes. Please. Thank you.
Yeah.
Hello. How are you? I was getting hooked up to the iron. That's what we were doing. Fun. Fun. Hello, 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 hello. No. I'm getting liquid gold. Liquid gold. Why is it that everything that we need in life is dark like oil? This is iron and it's black. It's all the. It looks like oil, actually. That. That's the black gold. They poked me in my left, and it was, for some reason, it hurt. So I had them redo it in a different arm, and that was better. Yeah, that was much better.
Sorry.
For some reason, this is burning today, too. I don't know why. Apparently, my veins are more sensitive when I have the stuff I need in them. I don't know. I don't know. Just gonna take a nap. get my arm off of this thing. Hello, how are you? Oh, I need to switch to I didn't have it on all messages. Oops. How's it going, Tom? Why is it showing? So it says your name on here is Bob Manuel. Did you change your YouTube name? Or no? Did you change your name? Because this is the second person that's come in here that has a different name than they normally do. And he said he didn't change his name, so did you? Curious. I'm curious. Can you even hear me? Hold on, let me get my headphones. Weird on my headphones. Okay. Can you hear me? Maybe. I don't know. If you can hear me, blink twice. Did you change your name, Tam? Or did you not change your name? Did you change your name on here or no? My turkey neck is turkeying for Thanksgiving. Gobble, gobble. Oh no.
The smaller one, okay.
Yeah, thank you for the sub, Ace. I don't know if you can hear me, but can you guys hear me? Well, you can, man. I appreciate it, regardless. That's so weird. It's not muted, so I'm not sure what's going on.